It is believed that a mirror not only reflects your physical appearance, but it also reflects your soul in its glass. If one were to accidentally break a mirror, it also broke your soul. At times, if one's soul was broken by a mirror cracking, then that person would be exposed to all the misfortune that comes with living, because that person wouldn't have a soul that would protect him or her from the chaos. So what I've done here is I've just taken some pieces of broken mirror and I'm just taking them and cutting them down into smaller pieces so that way they fit better onto the face. After I fit them so that way they fit on the face, I washed them with soap and water to get rid of any extra mirror pieces that might be on them and might be able to harm the model. So I'm taking a Maybelline palette and I'm just using a pure black and I'm going fully around both of her eyes so that way it completely covers and leaves no skin showing around her eye sockets. And I'm just making sure that I get every area of her eye. So at this point I have her open her eyes and look up so that way I can get as close to the waterline as possible without getting any product in her eye. And right here I'm actually taking a black that has silver sparkles in it so that way it shines in the light that's reflected off of it. So I have a simple black lipstick that I got from a drugstore and I'm moving it all around her lips and then I'm smudging it to the outside of her lips so that way I can blend it out. And I just take my finger and I smudge it out so that way I get as much product everywhere I can. So that way it creates a shadow effect. And I have some Prozade adhesive here, which is my favorite adhesive to use. All you do is you dip it in, you use a brush that you don't really care about, and you smear it on the face, and then you wait till it clears. Once the product goes clear, I'm taking some pieces of broken mirror and placing them on the face where I want them. And I'm making sure that most of them fit around each other so that way it gets a little bit more of a broken mirror effect. So I'm just taking one of the last pieces of mirror and placing it on her chin, and then I'm going in with the Maybelline palette again and going for some black, and then I'm placing it in all of those cracks that were left open through the mirror. And I'm not worried about this because the Prozade is keeping the mirror attached really well. So I just put the product on through with the brush. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking another Maybelline palette and I'm using that same black with silver sparkles inside of it to go along the black to darken it up and also give it a little bit of shimmer in between the cracks. So after I was done with the makeup, I moved on to a costume and just put a simple shawl over her head and put her in a black jacket.